Comrades, welcome back to Realpolitiks, and the struggle continues. We have still our two wars here, one against the US and one against Brazil, with That's strange, now that I've reloaded the game, I just went to make some tea in between this one and the last episode, and the UN coalition thing is gone now. Maybe that was just that Brazil represents the UN coalition. I'm not sure. That's very strange. I'm not complaining in the least, though. Let's have a look. The US thing, we're busy just instituting some elastic defense, and the Brazilian one the same. So we're waiting for our great offensive, which we hope at least will give us the edge that will allow us to at least have some breakthroughs now and again, at least to shift the war score in our favor. So let's just continue and see what happens. 12 days. Lost airstrike armor destruction against Brazil. Strange, I guess they were doing that against us, but they lost. I'm not sure about that because we're not doing that at the moment. Project implemented. Alright, just hold on. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. Women and children's mobilization just gives us more max capacity, which we really don't need at the moment. Kamikaze, we need propaganda, but that would give us a bit more of a modifier to the Air Force. I think that's okay. Hopefully we can do without it now. National preaching, Subotnik, I'm not sure what that is. Voluntary work designed to help in community services. That's not necessary for the war. Is there anything we can do militaristically that might give us a bit of help? Money is not the thing, it's time now. Time is the problem. Of course, action points as well. We're actually bleeding action points here. So maybe this is not the best idea. I'm not sure what happens when we run out of action points. Bad things, I'm sure. So we'll just have to leave this one empty for now. US, let's resign this elastic defense and put in some... No, come on, I just didn't want to do that. Hold on. First wanted to have a look. It still says low, but hopefully it, helps a little bit. Let's see, is there anything? Take the garrisons. It's not deadly, so we won't lose many troops doing that. Pakistan is bankrupt. It's the first thing happening in this episode again. Good grief. If that's not a failed state, then I don't know what is. Even Somalia hasn't shown up here, I think, as bankrupt. Lost. That was in Brazil. You see, it's their efforts that's losing the whole time. We're just doing elastic defense. Propose peace. Hold on. What's happening? Impose a political system of Brazil on South Africa. What? Is this now what they're proposing? You've got to be kidding me. With 12% of a war score. Absolutely never. What if we say white peace? Will they? No, they just want to make this one proposal, and if we can only accept or refuse. Well, guess what? Refuse. Never. Take garrisons lost against the US. We'll just keep trying. We'll keep pushing. Peace treaty between Bloc of South Africa and Russia has expired, but they won't do anything against us. Lost. I think we should probably start replacing some of our losses soon. Well, it's only one infantry and one armor so far, and another armor. Not too much. $231. Well, I'm not too worried. Deep South instant loss again. Eventually we've got to get lucky. Come on. Equal. It says equal, but it's not equal. Oh well. 96. So 4 years left and running. Europea stock market thing, let's just take care of that as well. Pause, we can't neglect that. UK, China and France. I don't think any of these countries will go to war against us. I mean, they're profiting from this partnership just as much as we are. Come on. Our agents, Singapore, have found an opportunity to drastically hurt the nuclear program of our enemy. I guess everyone in the world is our enemy now. They want to know if they should proceed. Singapore of all places. Do it, but hold on here, hold on. If we look at our diplomatic relationships, surely yes, it's bad, but now why are we looking at Singapore as our enemy? 19, Of course Russia hates us and I'm perfectly okay with that. Chile might join a war against us soon. 0, yes, they might. It's not too bad though. China's okay still. Let's carry on. Mississippi is our death, it seems. Look at that, not even once does it... it slowed down for a second and then it stopped. Come on. There, yes, once it went to the right. We won that. Haha. Excellent. That's just because they gave up again. But like I said before, even if it's a victory like that, it's still a victory. So I'm perfectly happy. Should we buy our way out of this now and just take another chunk of the US? You know, it might be wise because this Brazilian thing still needs to be taken care of. Right now it's not going to go anywhere. But then on the other hand, maybe we can push the US a little bit further. Let's try the key cities again. And while we're doing that, okay, ranking forecast, yes, that will be the last one, 2098. And of course, we're still predicted to be second, like I expected, so it's perfectly fine. Let's see, can we just get some more troops in here? We've got more aircraft, assign them to the US front, that should help a little bit. Come on. More armor. I don't know. I'm worried about the action points running out, so I'm not really keen on getting some more troops at the moment. Can't we just buy action points with money? Isn't that how it works in the real world? Task completed. Increase economic development. Increase it. So finally we have a GDP per capita increase. This thing we've been waiting on for the longest time in the world. But at least it gives us some more action points. Well, fantastic. Do we get any other missions or tasks? You need to activate the airbase system. Never got around to that. Gain a core in Congo. Never got around to that. And lost again. Try the airfields. If we can break them in the air, we can win. National Improvement Project. Our country could use some general improvement, robotic health care systems project. I doubt if we'll get around to that, but if we do, I'll implement that. Seeing as healthcare is so high on the agenda in the news, at least in the US at the moment. Spy network report. The Dominican Republic. Do it. That's still a US ally. Capture the key cities again, or at least try to. Brazil is not getting anywhere, so I'm perfectly fine with leaving them like that for now. Come on. Let me have some tea while we wait for the outcome. Oh, come on, really? Well, maybe, you see, it's persistence. Eventually they'll give up another operation and then we can win again. One infantry, European stock thing, let's have a look. No, we did take care of that. Uganda is bankrupt. At least none of our allies or bloc members want to leave us yet. Strange, that usually happens. Come on, give up, give up, give up. It's not worth it. It's not worth you fighting this. Come on. Eventually my propaganda will work. Take the garrisons again. Otherwise we'll just have to settle this thing. At least we'll get Alaska. Airstrike Brazil, so that's definitely their actions. They're trying to break through, but they're pumping a lot more troops into this effort. We really need to wrap up this US thing quickly. Never thought Brazil would be such a threat. Not really, but it's because our attention is divided like this. Russia attacked us, you fetcher. To go back to the time of Morrowind. Now we have to, okay, that's it. Settle the thing with the US. Assign 50%, to assign all. We have nothing to assign. Just stop for now. Just stop. They're trying to ambush us, so that's also not really, they're not pushing anywhere. So, okay, let's stop for a second and just settle this. I think it's just necessary now. We can't fight three major powers. I'm thinking, let's just, before we panic here, before I panic, let's see, the Russians still have nothing. 0, and they have 49 transports. So exactly what they're going to transport, I don't know. So never mind, carry on, ignore them. We don't even have to commit a troop to that. It's so strange that they will attack us with nothing. What are they going to do, run their transport ships against our beaches and then think we're gonna give up? Let's try once more for the guard posts. And while we're thinking of the military, let's just see if we can't get some more to just keep the Russians busy with for a while. Are we still convinced they have nothing? Yes, we are. They have only one transport. I guess I was looking at our tab here. Need to pay attention to that. Yes, I was. But that means it's even worse for them. They have only one transport. Come on. Really? 3 aircraft here. Okay. Well, they do have something, but come on. Really? Let's try this once more, and if it doesn't work... US attacked us and they succeeded. That's a problem. Okay, let this thing run through, and luckily I'm in a bunker underground, so I'm not affected by this thing. Come on, secure the front against Russia. We lost. Yes, you see, this thing of having our attention divided like this is a big problem. Withdraw some of our troops from the US front and then assign them to the Russian one. Okay, and assign and elastic defense just for now. Should have something there. And it's definitely going to fail. Oh, wait a minute. They gave up their operation. Ha! Luckily this last thing broke through. Guard post control. So we know eventually we could win the war like this, with them just giving up the whole time. I guess the US is the new France. Don't want to give a dig at France there, but anyway. Let's settle this. 39, it's something, you know. We need to divert our attention now. So let's propose peace and acquire something. So Alaska is 27. Can we get anything more? So we have what, 39? I can't believe I've forgotten again. 39, yes, pay attention here. Acquire province. Let's see. New England. 31. That will be a better prospect than Alaska, I think. Great Lakes might also be good. No, I don't want to go for Green Bay. Central states are out of the question. We could even get Chihuahua, but I'd rather have it be connected to the part that we own already. 47, no. It really is strange how they figure this out, because, I mean, isn't this part of the country pretty much mostly desert. I mean, that's Nevada and Utah and, of course, Colorado. I mean, yes, Colorado is certainly not so much desert, but they value that higher than they do the Great Lakes, which is bizarre. But anyway, let's take the Great Lakes, or should we take New England? You know, I'm partial for New England. Okay, let's take New England. Let's confirm that. Send the offer. They accepted and it's over. So we can breathe for a second. Alright, so the US thing is over for the rest of this game. I'm sure we won't get another chance. And now we can focus on Russia and Brazil. Hold on, can we assign more here? No. Okay, well, let's focus on Russia first because they're the weak one. Strange the day that Russia is weaker than Brazil, but anyway. Okay, let's resign the elastic defense and then get the secure front, and it's definitely gonna succeed. Pakistan is bankrupt again. Can I not get paid every time Pakistan goes bankrupt? That would be wonderful. Secure the front. Maybe we can even take something from Russia as punishment for their arrogance. Be lovely to do the same with Brazil. That would chastise them. They never dare to attack us again. More infantry. Send them to the Brazilian front. Peace treaty between Pakistan and India is over. Now see how easy this is. Why can't the US be like this? What's that? Air supremacy. They have only 2 airplanes. US spies have been caught. The CIA truly is relentless. Get the roads. Charity begins at home. We can offer extensive help to everyone affected by this war, including wounded soldiers, their families and people who had to relocate. It wouldn't be cheap, but it will help our nation a great deal. Action points 23,000. Are you mad? How can it cost so much in action points? I'd even pay $1 million, whatever currency this would be, I guess rand, because it's South African, but I'll even pay $1 million of our money for this, but I can't afford the action points. Oh well, we can't afford it. It's a pity. Western Russia, and we won that one, and take their cities. Wondering what I can get from them. Peace treaty between Mexico and the bloc of the US has expired, so it's just like last time. Wonder if there'll be another war there now that the US is a bit weakened. Come on, capture the key cities. We need to deal with Brazil. Latvia is collapsing and it's all over, and supply lines capture. I just want to completely defeat them 100% so we can take from them whatever we want. It's a pity we can't vassalize them. War rationing. In these troubled times, our economy is under a lot of pressure. If we start to ration certain things, it would help our treasury. Well, let me tell you something. Our treasury has never been healthier in the history of the world. We're making 36,000 per month or whatever the case might be at the moment, and we started with something like 200. So there is no need for that. You can charge as much as you like for our army maintenance, and we will not flinch, not for one moment. So we're just holding Brazil, just stalemating them for now. 3 years until the end of history, like Francis Fukuyama said. And that didn't happen, but anyway, there is no end of history. Of course, he didn't mean it literally. Take the airfields. Are we still a totalitarian government here? Ah, we're dropping back down to authoritarian. Interesting. Won that, and final offensive. Wipe them out. You notify me when it's done. I don't even need to follow that. What could we take from them? We already have the north here. We have Crimea, and we have this eastern coast as well. Infantry. Let's just see. There's some more stock market maintenance. The conflict is over. Let's just pause. Japan. Maybe we can mend our fences with Japan now. Forgive and forget. We've got new enemies. So what do we want from them? Well, they had the gall to attack us with no preparations at all. So I want to thoroughly thrash them here. Propose peace and acquire province. You should pay, because we didn't attack you. Not this time anyway. Kaliningrad, no. Is that worth it even? Where's Moscow? Could we take Moscow? No, obviously that's their capital. Some giant Siberian territory maybe? Yakutsk. Let's see. Yakutsk and Amur will give us 74%. What about Krasnoyarsk? No, that's too expensive. What if we go from the other side? We could liberate the Ukraine, at least some parts of it. Donetsk and Odessa. What about the Caucasus region? Look at that tiny little bit there. Abkhazia. Do I really want that? No, let's take Siberia so we can send political prisoners there. And Yakutsk. I think that'll do. We probably can't get anything more. No, something small somewhere maybe. No, it's all pushing us over 100. Okay, well, that's that then. Give me this. Give me what I want. Accepted. And now we control almost the entire coastline here on the Arctic Ocean. Not that there's an Arctic Ocean, well, an Arctic frozen ocean left anymore. Okay, Brazil, here we come. Assign everything and remove us from elastic defense and begin to give us something anyway. What can we do here with you? Why are you so different? It's a different kind of war, obviously. Counterattack for lost operation. Take the airfields. I definitely want something from them. Part of the Amazon if we can get it. Lost. Don't even try. Do we have everything assigned here? I guess so. Come on, you can't be serious. I'm gonna keep doing that. 269 aircraft against 45 when we can't take the airfields. Okay, hold on. Let's caucus whatever for a moment here, for just to elaborate on our options. Take the airfields. Counterattack for lost operation. So it must be that's where the -12 came from, and we have to win this in order to get it back. That's at least how I understand it here. Airstrike, clear the skies. Let's try clearing the skies. See if we can wipe out some of the aircraft. That might leave us in a more advantaged position. Come on, let's see if we can end off this campaign in peace or at peace. Dominican Republic, India. Complete collapse. They must have some kind of technology or something. Let's try destroying their armor. Canada has opened its own stock exchange. I don't think that concerns us. No. Where's the fight? Come on. You cannot be stronger than the US. Come on. It's a battle and a half. But it's decisive. It's going against us. Nope, lost. They're just doing ambush at the moment. Why is this low? Can we not get more detail here? Needed units 2, needed units 3. It could be that our massive numerical advantage doesn't help us. We only need 2 units to do this battle, but then because our modifiers are probably not as good as theirs, that's why we keep losing. But why do we lose these the whole time, the high ones? That's what I don't understand. Even after all these episodes, I still don't grasp this game fully yet. Come on. We're fighting in Crimea, so we're fighting on our turf here. Come on, that's it. Just, come on. They want what now? They want us to close our stock exchange. You can go straight to the nearest hell. Refuse. Come on, man. Really? Can't we destroy some of their tanks? Are we that bad? Not even gonna comment on that notice up there. Certain bankruptcy again. Nautilia, and they just push us all the way back down again. Diplomatic summit crisis. Support Austria or India? Well, that's a strange combination, but it seems like we like India a bit more than Austria, so let it be thus. Come on, can we not see this battle to the end? Singapore again. Well, take them on. Now they're just going to push us all the way to 0 again. The global Star Wars project is implemented. Let's see if we can't get some more military technology. Is it really because we don't have enough technology or something perhaps advanced? We never went into this. That's why probably the upgrades to the various tanks and aircraft and so on. But then again, we were never not researching, so I'm curious to know how you can do all of that and all the other things. What shall we try? 2,000. We can do it, and we're getting a bit of action points in at the moment. Or should we rather wait in case we need it? Maybe. It's not like we're gonna get the advantage of that technology very soon. If we can just get one battle, I can push for a white peace, at least. Come on. Oh, come on, so close. Yes, we won. Finally one thing, and it didn't change our war score. Did it even do anything? It doesn't even look like it destroyed any of their armor. Attack modifier. Maybe it helps our modifier there. Let's see if we can destroy their transports. They're probably trying to invade southern Africa. That's a very unique thing we've never had to face before. And that's probably why it was different for the Russian battle now, because they were trying to attack us in the neighboring territory. They didn't have to ship their troops all the way to southern Africa. Lost. Eventually we're gonna win. Don't you doubt that. Perseverance. Uganda political system changed from... is it really? Let me pause. It seems like our time is up already. Can we not get another victory here? Just something. Come on, man. Okay, let's just hold up for a moment. Can I push them to a white piece? We'll lose score, but is it worth doing? No, 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 no. How did Margaret Thatcher say? No, no, no. Try something else. Try another transport destruction. Oh dear, what the? Chaos! The situation around the planet is dire. I almost thought it's an alien invasion there. Resources are almost completely depleted. Drinking water is a rarity and everyone is looking out only for themselves. We must fight for what is left. This is obviously because we're at the end of the campaign now. To the end! Relations with the whole world tanks by 20. Unhappiness increases. Natural resources will drop. Well, the good thing is we're the leader in colonizing other planets, so we are sitting pretty here. We can just evacuate the planet if we have to. To the end! They want to leave us now. Okay, I think this is a good note to leave this episode on. It's a catastrophe. The world is collapsing around us. And we'll see who survives, who is left standing, and who is flat on their back. Between the lines, it does not matter which way you vote. Either way, your planet is doomed. 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 It seems they were right after all. Well, maybe there's a nice vacation spot on the moon or something. See you in the next episode. That will be our final one in this series. And after that, we will... it's now my favorite saying to say we will caucus and we will plan the way forward. So thank you very much for sticking with me so long, and I hope to see you in the next episode with some good news as the world falls apart around us.